Hello, gorgeous. You are on, my love, with Abiola Abrams from the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood at manifestyourbusiness.com. Yes! Today, I am excited to share with you 7 reasons, 7 benefits to you being the go-to goddess in your niche. Why you need to be an authority. Why you need to be regarded as an expert in your niche. So I'm going to be sharing that with you right now. Then I have a little gift for you. If you head over to expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com, expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com, I'm going to email you a cheat sheet, plus invite you to a free class that is going to break down for you brand you. Why brand big or go home, you are the expert. So it's a free master class. Today we're going to do just a taster. 7 reasons and benefits for you being the go-to goddess. But then you're going to head over to expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com so that you could join my free masterclass. It's actually Friday, March 17th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but the replay will be there if you're watching this after that date. But if it's before the date, you want to catch the class, because if you're live with me, then you can ask me questions. And better yet, you can go to manifestyourbusiness.com and join the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood. All right, commercial over. Listen to this. A few years ago, a friend of mine came to me and she was worried about losing her job in television. She's a TV host and she felt like she was being squeezed out, and she was like, I don't know, what should I do? What's your advice? Now, I don't even know if she remembers this Emmy Award winning goddess. One day I'll remember. Well, I'll remind her. I don't know if she remembers this. Maybe she does. But I said to her, I said, here's what you have to do, mama. You want to save your position, save your job, save your place at the network. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't hip to this to save my own back in the day. But anyway, that's a different story. So I told her, I said, you need to be regarded as an expert. Right now, you're a host. You're a host, a lifestyle host. You know, you can cover everything from travel to cooking to fashion to fun to food to this to that to bells and whistles and, you know, all trades. But you need to specialize. I told her, I don't know what it is, whether it's cooking, whether it's fashion, whether it's whatever it is, you need to become the go-to goddess in that niche. And she did. She became the go-to fashion goddess, and she has since won an Emmy. So I give you the very same advice, and this is something I'm really going to be doubling down on, and is really a big part of the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood, because it is key and crucial for you to be regarded as an expert. Now, why do you want to be regarded as an expert? All right, 7 reasons. The first reason is that many of you give me the excuse. Oh, did I say excuse? I'm sorry, I meant reason. The excuse why you can't do what you want to do, because you say, oh, it's such a crowded playing field. Everyone is a coach. Everyone is a whatever it is. Everyone's a writer. And then you use that as an excuse to hold you back. Au contraire, mon frère, when you are the expert, then the playing field is not only leveled, but you are dancing across it in all of your fabulosity. You see? You like how I brought that Kimura word back? Yeah. Yes, you want to, if you want to knock out any idea of competition or this one or that one or whatever, you need to be the expert. And for those of you, like I said, who are thinking, well, you know, why are there so many coaches or writers or speakers? Why are there so many doctors or lawyers, yet people keep becoming them, right? Because we need them. So we need, if we're going to be listening to you, you've got to become an expert, right? So that's number 1. Basically, you know, the kind of harsh way to say it is that no one may care. No one cares what you have to say if you're not an expert. Now, I wouldn't say that. Really? But kind of, yeah. And it's not that people don't care. It's just that they won't necessarily be able to find you, because there are a lot of people. There is a lot of noise. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, people are doing it already in some way, shape, or form. Now, no one can do it like you, right? No one can beat me at being the best Afro-Caribbean Guyanese life coach, speaker, and writer, talking about self-worth, self-love, self-care, self-launch, and personal evolution. That's why you want to be yourself and be your expert. You see what I'm saying? All right. Okay. Number 2, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust, right? If I'm going to be doing some kind of business with you, whether I've met you before, virtually like we're doing here, or been in an audience or whatever it is, it's because I basically know, like, and trust you, your brand, what you represent, what you stand for, whatever it is. And so you being an expert cuts down on the hurdles of that. I brought a few props to show you. It's very interesting. I was looking around my bathroom just thinking, okay, what can I show and tell when it comes to know, like, and trust people who are experts in their field? And it's really funny because, maybe like you, I'm a product junkie. I have tons of products, but then end up using like 10% of them. And I'm really like into this. Not a brand sponsor or anything like that, but it's Dark and Lovely Curl Defining Cream Glaze. This stuff is good. It smells good. It's amazing. Works on your weave, works on your natural hair, works on all of it. Is good to go, right? I don't know about for straight hair, but for curly, kinky, coily hair, it's also anti-shrinkage. I love this brand, right? Well, correction, I love this product. For a long time, I felt really kind of negative about the Dark and Lovely brand, and then they rebranded themselves, and it's so funny with all of the new natural hair brands that I have ended up back at this Dark and Lovely, which is what my mom used to use on me when I was a kid. Not that specific brand because it didn't, not this product because it didn't exist, but the brand. It's a brand that I am familiar with. There's familiarity. I grew up seeing it, in my home. Then there's also, from the drugstore, Iman Cosmetics. Now, I was walking through CVS or Dwayne Reed or whatever, and I needed new face stuff, and I wasn't going to buy it there. I was being lazy about going to the Mac store, and I happened on this, and I was like, oh, well, I'll try that. Why? Not because I want to suddenly try some kind of drugstore products on my sensitive skin, but because of this. Iman, she's the go-to premier OG beauty goddess. Heck yeah. Well, Iman says it's good. I gotta try it. Does it work? Kinda, sorta, yeah. I like it. I like Iman. I know, like, and trust her, right? I know her brand. I like who she is or what she seems to represent. And I trust that when it comes to matters of beauty, she's a person that I will trust my face to. And then I wanted to also show you this. This is Huda Beauty liquid matte lip gloss, lip stain, something like that. And I'm wearing this now, and I have tons of these because I bought them when I was in London in Harrods. They convinced me. How? Because they said, oh, well, if you like the Louboutin lip gloss, you're really gonna love this, right? And I knew that the salespeople were trying to make their quotas and all of that kind of stuff, but I was really into it, I was like, okay, why? Because they told me that Huda, they're like, she is the go-to beauty blogger on YouTube and Instagram, and she's got millions of followers and all of these people, and she's also Middle Eastern. She's a woman of color. I think she was from Dubai. And then I looked over at her display, and there were all these beautiful women and their head wraps and over there buying her stuff, and there was her beautiful brown face, and I was like, yeah, okay, well, if millions of people say Huda's good enough for them, she's good enough for my lips. Know, like, and trust. All right. So that is number 2. People will know, like, and trust your brand and what you're doing. It will help you to stand out and help you to get further in driving your message, reaching your, turning your mission into a movement and your purpose into a profit, right? Which is what you want as a Spiritpreneur warrior goddess. All right. And I'm just going to remind you, you want to head over so that you can get the full master class. You want to get that at expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com. expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com. Or just manifestyourbusiness.com if you're really ready to jump in, join the Spiritpreneur Warrior Sisterhood, and take things to another level. All right. Number 3. Other experts will contact you. Other like the top life coach, speaker, guru, motivational, inspirational, transformational people all seem to know each other. Why? Because people contact each other. Almost all of my sisters in this game have in some way, shape, or form reached out to me, or sometimes I've reached out to them or seen each other. We go to the same conventions, we go to the same places, whatever it is, right? Because we regard expert knows expert, right? Like, okay, I regard her as an expert, she regards me as an expert, and we want to be in the company of other experts, right? So this is beautiful for you and your brand and your mission, and also for you just knowing amazing people in the world. Now I want to just put in a caveat when I'm talking about what I'm going to be teaching in the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood. When I'm teaching you, how to be an expert, how to, put your brand on the map, how to be able to create your own products and programs and products, how to be able to sell and launch those products in the world, how to be regarded as an expert and get media, is not to just go out there selling a bunch of bunk and, crap. It's you really knowing your stuff. When I'm talking about you being an expert, I'm saying you know what you know. You are, confident in what you're putting into the world. All right? Okay. Now, number 4. You can make loads more money. That's me hypothetically throwing dollar bills, making it rain, right? You can be able to step into your abundance more because you are reaching more people. You can charge more because you are more highly regarded. Your time is at a premium. You can't, of course, in an ideal world, you're loving what you're doing, so you would do it for free. But as your time becomes at a premium, and more people want you and your message and your mission and what it is you came to share with the world, your time is at a premium. And so you can charge more. You can say this is worth whatever price tag, and we will gladly pay it because you are the expert. All right. Number 5. All right, let me ask you a question. If you are having a health challenge, would you rather go to the general doctor or would you rather go to the specialist? You want to go to the specialist, right? So we will be beating a path to your door if you specialize. And the more specific that you get, the more you niche down, the more we're going to be looking for you. Now, your common sense is going to say to you, but I'm going to be leaving money and customers on the table. Don't listen to that. That's not your real common sense. That's your fear speaking. Niche it down because then we can find you, because then you are the go-to expert. So don't just be a food blogger. Be a gluten-free, vegan, Brooklyn artisan foods cheese blogger. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Bring it down, niche it down, talk very specifically to your tribe and your group. All right? Number 6, your community. Community is powerful. And if you're anything like me, that's why you're doing this, because you're in love with your tribe. You're in love with your community. You came to share something. You have a mission. And the way that they are going to find you is that when you're the expert, they're going to come looking for you. Right? So that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, because that's why you're doing this. You are a purpose-driven woman leader. How do I know that? Even if you don't know it yet, because you're watching this video and you're hanging with me. And my tribe is purpose-driven women leaders. That is it. That's it. That is my tribe. That is my expertise. You could come at me and want to, work with me, and if I just leave the spiritual stuff out. Nope, don't do that. It's not what I offer. You could come and be like, well, Abiola, you seem to into fitness. I want to talk to you about that. Oh, I share it. I share it a lot, but it's not what I'm going to be, you're going to be booking me for. You want to talk to me about food? Oh, I share it a lot, but it's not my expertise. You may want to talk to me about fashion, be like, oh, I love that. I want me a hot pink t-shirt. Where'd she get that? It's something I'm passionate about. I'm very into fashion, watch every fashion show, whatever, but it's my hobby. It's something that I'm into, but it's not something that I would consider to be my expertise. Well, I do secretly on the low between me and you consider it probably to be an expertise, but not an expertise that, I would be putting out into the world. You know, you could be like, okay, well, you know, where do I get natural hair extensions and products and what to do and whatever? I'd send you to my girl Kim Love, who taught me the secrets that made my hair grow. She's amazing. Find her on YouTube. She is an expert in that field, right? So people come to me and they're men, and they're like, I'm a man. I want to work with you. I'm like, that's great. You're a man. But that's not what I do. It's not who I am. It's not what I offer. People come to me and they're like, you know, I want to, you know, continue to create a side hustle for the next 20 years. That's awesome. Side hustle it up. I help people to create a side hustle so they can hustle themselves on to financial independence and be doing it full time. That is where I am. Like I said, self-love, self-worth, soul care, you know, self-launch, turning your self-love to self-launch, putting your vision out into the world. You know, that is all my very narrow box, specifically for women leaders, specifically, even more specifically, for purpose-driven, spirit-led women leaders. Again, specific box, right? All right, let's keep it going. All right, number 7, the media will come looking for you. Yeah. Last week I had an awesome TV appearance with my girl, and I just met her, I call her my girl, Abby Crutchfield, comedian on True TV, and it was awesome. How'd she find me? She didn't find me. Her people found me because they wanted me to appear on her show because I'm a specific expert in a specific field. So I came on her show and I talked about chakras, tuning in to your chakras, opening up your chakras for more self-love and calling in, you know, your most positive, beautiful spiritual energy. Yeah. And then when you're doing that, how to make your, take that and make it visible in the world to be able to call in your strength and your power and your abundance and stop playing small. Yeah. And that is what I want for you. That is why we need you to be an expert in your field. So join my free masterclass. You are the expert, brand big or go home. You got that? You are the expert, brand big or go home. And you can find that at expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com. expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com on Friday, March 17th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, and you know what? You can text me. I don't have the info, but you can text me so that I can send you a reminder. I'll post it right down there and then send me a text and I can text you before we begin. Yeah. And of course, if you're ready to take things to a whole different level and you want to start, grow, or save your purpose-driven business for you as a woman leader, as a warrior goddess, as a coach, as a healer, as a speaker, as a guru, as a creative guru on this planet, then you want to take your cute behind over to manifestyourbusiness.com. manifestyourbusiness.com and join the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood, a 9-month incubator for you to take things to another level. Time is running out. Time is of the essence. So head on over there now. And definitely join me at manifestyourbusiness.com and expertu.manifestyourbusiness.com for the free class and free goodies that I will send you via email. All right, my loves. This was good, right? Be seen, be heard, be a movement. Namaste. Woo!